In this video, I'm going to teach you the multifarious whip with the summer solstice yo-yo, and it looks like this. Just like that. Now the multifarious whip, it is a combination of the hook and the gunslinger, so if you haven't already learned the hook, you probably want to learn that first. It will make this easier, but we will be going over the gunslinger because we need to make some adjustments for this trick. So start by throwing a breakaway, then take the first finger of your yo-yo hand and lift up the string. Then you're going to move your hand in a C shape that stops just above the yo-yo. It's kind of a slow motion that you're going to do in order to make that whip happen. And as you make the C, pull your hand in slightly towards yourself, which will separate the strings so both strings don't go in the gap. And you want to whip the yo-yo with the outside string, that is the string connected to the yo-yo. And when you do that, you can see that if you toss the yo-yo to the outside, it will cause a bind. You'll also notice that the tail portion of the whip is going to be on the outside, the single string is going to be on the inside. And once you're confident with your gunslinger, you are now ready for multifarious whip. So start off with the same gunslinger motion. Make sure to whip your hand very, very close to the yo-yo, and as the string starts to go around, pull up slightly with your opposite hand, and what that'll do is it will cause this bit of string to whip around even more quickly. Now, what we're going to do is use these two strings just like we would use a hook. We're going to insert our finger in front of those strings. They're going to fold over our finger, and the outside string is going to go into the gap just like you would see with a hook. Now, to increase your consistency, make sure that you have eliminated all of your string tension when you practice. Make sure that you really have your gunslinger down. And the timing on when you pull up is really crucial. You want to pull up with your yo-yo hand right as the string is about to intersect with the first finger on your opposite hand. But make sure you don't overdo it. You don't have to pull up a lot, just enough to get the string to kick around a little bit and go into the gap of the yo-yo. Now, once you have landed into the multifarious whip, there's two ways you can dismount. The first one is to roll over your opposite hand, and this actually sets you up for a bind. If you remove your first finger on your yo-yo hand, you can just pinch the string and pull up and it'll execute a bind. Or if you just want to get out, you can always just pull your hand right out from under the yo-yo. Either way works fine. Another way that you can do it that kind of turns it more into a full trick instead of just a whip is to roll over your opposite hand and then take your first finger on your yo-yo hand, push into this string and roll onto that. And you'll see that that sets you up with a double string over here. So if you use your opposite hand to roll into that string twice and release the string off the first finger of your yo-yo hand as you roll into it the second time, you basically perform a wormhole, which gets you right back to a trapeze, and then you can move on to other tricks. So either way you do it, those are both great ways to get out of it, and that is the multifarious whip.